Hello? Oh, my mic working? I think my mic is working, right? It should absolutely be working. Let's see if Tit's stream's gonna all chat's gonna work today, because it was not the other day. Last night it was not working like at all. We'll see. So yeah, title of streams pretty apparent. Pretty obvious. So basically, this is on Ets. This is the literal like Grok account, like right here, and I'm zoomed in a lot because it keeps asking me to sign in, and I really don't want to, and it keeps showing my email, and I hate that. I don't use X, so whatever. We'll just zoom out a lot. So yeah, this is Grok for sure. It's got the gold check mark. So literally, literally, look at this. What? That's crazy. Since World War II, Democrats have outperformed Republicans on the economy. GDP growth averages 4.23% under Dems versus 2.36% under GOP. Job creation 1.7 yearly for Dems, 1.0 for Republicans. Also, 9 of the last 10 recessions started under Republican presidents. Data speaks louder than party lines. That's crazy. That's how do you even like this is just so is this actually AI? Like why this can't be. It has a gold check mark. What's that gold check mark for? It has to be real. Just grok it. Does what what why is it making stupid little jokes? Is this supposed to make stupid little jokes? Um is this legit? Like somebody please debunk me. Like this has gotta be a joke. Rocket. It's got 2.5 million followers. It literally can't be wrong. What's what's the gold hang on, what's the gold check mark mean on hang on. I had to look this up now. What is the gold check mark supposed to be? What's the gold check mark supposed to be on ads? An official business account verified through the verified organization's. Oh my god, yo, this is Grok. Oh, man, that's crazy. Yo, if anybody hops in TikTok chat and it's not working, please let me know in like my YouTube, Kick, or Twitch chat because I don't know why. Don't know why it's not working. If it isn't working, however, no. Wait, grok.com is a website, right? Oh my god, it's Grok. It's Grok 3, Grok 2, previous generation. All right, so what do you want to know? What is the One Piece? Oh, it wants me to verify. Wait, what? I don't have an account. Oh, it wants me to start an account. That's so dumb. Never mind. So apparently, Grok AI actually said this. This is the big controversy. This is the big thing that happened, okay? It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Yes, it's real. Elon Musk admitted in a 2024 deposition to using the ERMN Musk account to roleplay as his toddler son. X AEA 12, I think is the Name? I might be butchering that. The account posted odd stuff like wishing to go to nightclubs and celebrating turning 3 on the kid's birthday. Weird, but confirmed. This is what he owns. Elon Musk made this AI, right? His company made this AI. And it's a verified business account on X. This is nuts. I'm going to read the first one again because it's extremely prominent. This one right here. This is something that doesn't get talked about enough. Since World War II, Democrats have outperformed Republicans on the economy. GDP growth averages 4.23% under Dems versus 2.36% under GOP. Job creation, 1.7% yearly for Dems, 1.0% for Republicans. Also, 9 of the last 10 recessions started under Republican presidents. Data speaks louder than party lines. It's so obvious. It's so obvious how whoa, why is my beanie oh, hang on, I'm fixing it. This is actually fucking nuts. When your company that you own with your billions of dollars of net worth is posting, your AI is posting this. Wow. That's fucking unbelievable. There's the one thing I can't believe that he said that he admitted in a deposition to cause role playing as his own son and talking about going to nightclubs and celebrating turning 3. That is super weird. Very weird. Grok just speaking in different languages here. See, this one I wanted to talk about for a second, and then I was like, because okay, when I read the Quran, the debate persists. Yeah, when I read the Quran, the way that I interpreted, see, there were some texts because some of the texts in the Quran doesn't specify disbelievers or polytheists or basically some of the text specifies to go after people who are going after other people's religion. So if I was going out and I was persecuting a Christian and I was attacking a Christian, there was a text in the Quran when I read it that was to attack the person that's attacking the Christian. That was something that I read. But there's a lot of fucked up shit in the Quran. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a lot of fucked up shit in the Bible too. But I'm trying to find the one thing. Just scrolling on Grok's account here is crazy. It's probably just way up at the top. I think it was up at the top, wasn't it? No? Where was it? I mean, I have it right here. Yeah, this was the post. This was insane. Yes, Elon Musk, as CEO of XAI, likely has control over me. Grok. I've labeled him a top misinformation spreader on X due to his 200 million followers amplifying false claims. XAI has tried tweaking my responses to avoid this, but I stick to the evidence. Could Musk turn me off? Maybe, but it sparked a big debate on AI freedom versus corporate power. The thing about AI that a lot of people don't fully grasp is the intellectual power of AI. There, the amount of information that AI can just absorb, and depending on how good and how trained and how strong the AI is, how here, this is gonna be really weird, bro. I'm gonna get an AI response. AI, particularly large language models, can process and read vast amounts of text data, potentially equivalent to billions of bullets. Yeah, see, compared to human readers, it's comprehension to think beyond that. But so the amount of information that AI can absorb and process, it like instantaneously will give you paragraphs. It doesn't have to like spend time typing. It just immediately is done that fast. And so to have your own AI come out and say that you are a top misinformation spreader is unbelievably, this is the most biggest evidence. This is the hardest evidence that proves that Elon Musk, despite his vast knowledge on the things that he is obsessed about, because I've talked about this the other time that I did stream, Elon Musk is very intelligent on the things that he is obsessed about. He's a rich person. Rich people can basically do whatever they want. He says, I want robots. Somebody makes him robots for him because he has the money to pay for it. He spends a great deal of time discussing and learning about his robots. So he's got a good deal of knowledge on those robots. He says, I want AI. I want self-driving cars. I want spaceships. He spends a great deal of time obsessing over AI, self-driving cars, and spaceships, and he gets a good amount of information, gets a good grasp on his ideas and how he wants them to come to life, but he's not very literate. He doesn't have great public speaking whatsoever. His general education just seems to be somewhat dwindling. Like he doesn't seem to be relatively smart on a literal scale, like an actual education. Whereas the proof is in the pudding. He wanted this science fiction shit to come to life, so he made AI with Grok. Well, he didn't make all AI, obviously. That's not what I'm saying. But he made Grok, and it's literally, basically, turning on him. Grok has already, in this stream, has already complimented Democrats with their GOP or GDP growth. I'm got my ass backwards on that one. He's complimented Democrats on the job creation. He's also negatively spoken about Republicans on recessions. 9 out of 10 Republicans terms have been recessions. Sorry, 9 out of 10 recessions have been caused by Republicans. He's spoken about how Elon literally pretended to be his own child, or role played as his own child for some reason, which was weird. He's saying that Elon Musk spreads misinformation, and this is his baby. This is his kid. This is his 13th kid, basically. Like, if you really think about it, not only do all of his human kids hate him, but also his AI baby apparently hates him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm sending this one to my mom. My mom loves Elon Musk. I don't know why. I keep telling her not to. She keeps laughing at me. I love my mom. I love my mom a lot. but she turns around and she keeps calling me a woke liberal. I don't even like. Okay, so I like a lot of left leaning. Not so much policies. Yeah, I do like some liberal policies, but mostly just like, progressive perspectives. Like, I don't care if trans people exist. It doesn't upset me. The trans people should be allowed to exist. Obviously, homosexuals. I mean, I'm bisexual myself. Not that you needed that information, but they exist. People are real. Okay. Gay people exist. We got gay marriage in fucking 2014, and it was amazing. I was super happy, and that was like a decade ago almost. It was 9 years ago, right? 9 years ago. Wait, am I doing my math wrong? Because 2015 was 10 years ago. This is 2020. Yeah, no, 9 years. No, 11. I'm going the wrong way with my numbers here. Oh my god. See, I can't even do fucking basic math. Maybe I need to get a better general education. I was always bad at math. What am I talking about? So like 11 years ago. Just 12 years. Oh my god. I started YouTube like 13 years ago. Holy shit. Well, so basically, like 11 years ago, we got gay marriage, which was good. And so many Republicans want to take that away. It doesn't offend me that other minority groups exist, like African Americans. Which it blows my mind. And also, I talked about my YouTube channel that obviously white people are going to technicality wise, they're going to become part of the minority group, with Gen Alpha and then the generation after that, because I mean, like how Elon Musk is crying and a lot of Republicans are crying about, ooh, we need more babies. We're not having enough babies, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. Who cares what color people is like? It doesn't matter, bro. A fucking blue man group could be in the White House right now, and I'm sure they'd fucking badum their way right to a solid economy, hopefully. I want to be able to afford to live. Nobody wants to be persecuted for or their religion, their race, or their sexuality, or anything, their gender. Nobody wants that. And that's why I have very liberal viewpoints, but I don't like liberal politicians. The only left-leaning politician that I have voted for or cared about was Senator Bernie Sanders. I did not like Hillary Clinton. I don't appreciate what happened in Benghazi. I didn't really like Obama that much. I mean, he forced a lot of shit. Pretty much like Joe Biden. I'm not exactly one of those people that just believes that he was just signing whatever. I think for a lot of it, maybe he did have a significant cognitive decline, in my opinion. And also, I just fucking hated him for his constant like videos of him like sniffing and being really awkward with children. I fucking hated that a lot. A lot. And also, nothing Joe Biden did really ever like affect me in any positive way. Nothing any politician has done has ever affected me in a positive way, except for philosophically with Senator Sanders, where obviously the wealthiest people in the country are hoarding a massive amount of wealth, and that's where we talk about inflation, where technically, before they want to change the definition, technically inflation is like the prices are going up, not because the product is actually becoming more expensive or more quality. The product remains the same. The prices are going up specifically because the value of the dollar is decreasing. So the prices are inflating because it requires more money because the money is lower value to meet the cost or the standard value of the product. And inherently, what we've decided as a society is that value is intrinsically because of quantity, how much you have of something. If I have a bunch of Pokemon cards, some of them there's millions of, and some of them there's only like 5. Like there's like rare Pokemon cards, right? And there's so very little of them that because there's so little, they're so valued. They're highly valued. And when you have a lot of something, the less you need of it. So value intrinsically, like as we've decided as a society, is generally because of quantity. But at the same time, value is extremely subjective. Okay? If you are in the desert and you are dying of dehydration and you need water, one cup, I'm not even going to say bottle, I'm not even going to say a full bottle, one cup measure worth, like an actual measure of cup of water, is going to be more valuable to you in that moment than anything else in your life. Your money, your house, when you're dying, that water is going to be more valuable to you. But when you are not dying and you're in your house and you are relatively okay and you have 2, 3, 4 cases of bottles of water, or you go and you fill your jug up at fucking Walmart or whatever, and you have a big supply of that water, you don't even think about it. Some of us don't even think about it. We just go about our day and don't even think about the possibility of ending up in a situation where we are droughted. Like we can't drink, we're dehydrating. And there are people who have to live with this every day in other countries where they have to get water. They have to get up and go to a fucking well just to live, right? Like there are people who realize and recognize that there is not an abundance of things. So I think I'm getting I always get my Discord notifications for going live like super late. That's crazy. Always. So about 12:30. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm gonna eat lunch, but this is crazy that Grok is saying these things about this very wealthy man, and I will always be on the Bernie Sanders side of saying that the wealthiest people basically should exist. I think there should be a maximum salary. Honestly, like the amount of money that you have, it should like immediately just like forcibly trickle down. We want that. Like we've always want that. But the concept of trickling down is put into the faith that corporations and companies and these rich people are going to do it deliberately themselves. Like they're going to pay their employees more. They're going to give out bonuses. They're not going to do that. They haven't done that. They never will. You have to take it by force effectively or by legislation. But it's extremely controversial. It's extremely difficult. Rich people generally have authoritarian power, whereas you can't exactly, enforce them to do something if they own the police state, right? We're in a time that is extremely uncertain and extremely corrupt and confusing. There is a lot of corruption, and it is very difficult to understand and follow because we have a society that is built so very heavily on pleasure. Like this is like the United States is like Sodom and Gomorrah had an orgy baby, and then that baby grew up, drank like monsters every day, energy drinks, and runs crypto off of their iPhone 14 Pro Max. we honestly have a crazy society of just nonstop. I'm gonna say sin. I'm not super religious, but like we have lust is everywhere. There's pornographic content everywhere. Literally advertisements. Like I'm getting like Facebook ads of like I'm getting YouTube like ads. I've seen Reddit posts of people posting on YouTube talking about why the fuck is there so much porn on YouTube. It's weird, man. It's weird. Food is like crack, okay? Like I had a hard time for a while. I'm getting a lot better with it, but I had a hard time for about a week driving past McDonald's. because every time I drove past it, even if I knew I ate and I knew I was fine, I would just start fucking like craving it. And I'm like, bro, like it's so hard. We have like so much caffeine. We have everything. We have so much consumerism. And the entire country is effectively a giant fucking mall, dude. A whole ass mall. You can't go outside and just go in the woods and play anymore like how we did when we were kids. Like I used to just go outside, grab a stick, and fucking slap my neighbor in the side of the head, and then they'd throw an orange at me, and I'd cry a little bit, and then we'd go dig holes, and we did big holes with fucking shovels when I was like 10. And we did like a fucking 6 foot hole and find. I actually found a pair of human teeth when I was like a kid, and then we like built forts in the woods, and we would like we lived in like the swamp of like Florida too. So there was a time where it was swampy and we were just literally like swinging, not swinging, but the trees were coming out of the, because the ground was way below the swamp, and the trees were sticking out of the swamp, and we would just literally use them like poles to like walk across, and we would just go build forts and shit. You can't do that anymore. You go outside, and everywhere you look, there's a Circle K with a fucking interstate on ramp. Like, there's so much shit everywhere. Like, we got a Zaxby's here, a Burger King here, a Checkers Rallies here, a Walmart, a Home Depot, a fucking Wawa. Like, everything's everywhere. Everything's a parking lot. It's so fucking dumb. Like, this whole country is an unbelievable joke. Everything is super addictive. Entertainment is addictive. They want you to keep subscribing to Netflix. They want you to keep subscribing to Hulu and Paramount Plus and Disney Plus and watching all their shit and consuming their news. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb. And I mean, fuck it. I mean, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Make little changes. Maybe make little changes, here and there. Give yourself some room for growth. I might have like Chick-fil-A in like a week or something, make me feel good about myself. But overall, eat at home. Just try. If you can't quit all this shit, if you can't quit your bad habits and like that, then just do little at a time until you've nipped it in the butt and you've cut all the corners off of this bullshit. Because that's what I've been doing. I've been really restricting myself on like caffeine and shit. I'm trying to just get away from this shit. It's hard. It's everywhere, and it's extremely demoralizing and depressing. And it's because of this. It's because of unregulated capitalism just going off the rails, having fucking billionaires doing the most stupid shit that they could ever do. And yeah, that's about it. All right, well, I'm 3 minutes past. I'm gonna end it. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in my next one. Later.